So Paper Mario the Origami King will be disappointment. Yep, it will be disappointment. Cause guess what? Guess what? It's a RPG without experience points. Yep, yep. We're still continuing this trend, Nintendo. Okay, how many times do we ask you for a level up system in a Paper Mario game? You said, okay, let's give us sticker style free. Okay, those people on 4chan were not joking that. Okay, when I woke up for weeks, people were saying, "Oh, Paper Mario Origami King will be pit sticker style free." Well, now I'm agreeing with them. Paper Mario is it might as well just be a dead franchise, okay? And of course, all the people this game will probably sell 5 million copies because guess what? Nintendo fanboys will buy it anyways because oh my god, it's a Paper Mario game. At least get partners back. Well, I want the full thing back, okay? I want the story, I want the experience, and the partners, okay? I don't care if the gameplay is different from the first two games, okay? The battle system, but come on, okay? You know, the return is not a return to the traditional Losers series like I was hoping for, and all the original OG Paper Mario fans. But of course, the same people who defended Cold Spats are probably going to come in the comments and say, "You haven't played Cold. Cold Spats is a masterpiece." No, it isn't. Cold Spats is garbage. Okay, garbage. Cold Spats is garbage. Sticker style is garbage, and now we're continuing the same goddamn trend. Okay, you know. It's a Paper Mario game for babies, okay? That's the simple thing. It's kind of like Pokemon, okay? Pokemon used to be a franchise. They had really good stories, actually, okay? Very good characters, okay? And now it's just a simple, it's very, very, very simple linear garbage, okay? Progressing areas to provide a simplified role-playing game experience. And yes, Paper Mario, and that means Mario does not earn experience points for battle, does not overlap. Then what is the point of battering? What is the point of calling this game an RPG? Okay, you could just make it a 2D platformer like Super Paper Mario, and it wouldn't really matter because there's no EXP points anyways. Whatever reason for Nintendo, we repeatedly shipping familiar pranks from its Mario RPGs. It doesn't do a favor for Origami King. If you look at Origami King, says it's the same generic enemies again and again and again. At least you get partners for once. Okay. The bosses are like, oh, you fight tape. Which is pretty funny, but it's just why. Okay? Why can't Nintendo think of anything new with Mario? That's why Mario is Nintendo's most stale Pokemon franchise, okay? Over the past years, Nintendo hasn't really introduced many new characters to the Mario franchise. Outside of Mario Odyssey, okay? Oh, we got Pete Set, one of the worst Mario characters. Don't forget, we added Pete Set. Okay, don't forget. Okay? And the Mario RPG games, they use the same pool of the same Mario enemies, okay? The same enemies, okay? Whatever Nintendo's recently, I've been, again, trying to avoid comment. There's always sensitive despite stuff, the exploration. It does get the battle, leave me in the same exact positions where I started before. And that's the big issue. Nintendo's doubly making Paper Mario feel more RPG against making Paper Mario feel more RPG and making it more like, so you don't level up in Zelda and Metroid, but battles don't interrupt the flow of those games. Here they absolutely do. The more frustrated when you clear an area of enemies, then return to when they respawn. Will I ever want to fight the same enemies in the same place for zero reward? The answer is I don't. And it trained me to run past enemies wherever I can. Okay? The battle system in Paper Mario is more like a puzzle. And yeah, that's basically the new thing. And the pattern right up here is Fairmont. Where you get the enemies in the pattern, basically it's the same game. Okay, same thing that Nintendo has been giving us for the past few years. Okay, the Paper Mario, the Origami King will be the opposite of The Last of Us Part 2. Okay, the game will probably have a good story. It isn't Bowser for once kidnapping Peach. It's a new villain, a new unique and probably interesting villain. But I don't want to play an RPG where you battle enemies and you get no reward from them. You get nothing. Oh, probably get an item. Oh yeah, they drop items as from a trailer. They give you coins. That's the only thing they give you. That's the only sense of you want more coins. You have to fight enemies. It's like Nintendo does not listen to when it comes to Paper Mario. I thought Nintendo was taking the right step in the right direction, but nope. We don't want to do that, okay? RPGs must have no EXP points, okay? Zelda battles don't actually disrupt the game because it's not a turn-based game, okay? Same thing on Metroid. Zelda is still considered an RPG, but it's not turn-based combat. Okay, it's kind of like Skyrim more than or Fallout. Which those games actually have overworld systems, but again, and yeah, lots of other games also have overworld systems. But this is Nintendo right now with Paper Mario. Okay, Paper Mario is just another filler franchise for Nintendo. Okay, that's really what it is now. That's all it is now. Okay, because guess what? This will still sell 4 to 5 million copies because the original fans will be tricked into buying this game once again, like sticker style. Oh look, it's promising. It's so amazing. Okay, so promising it'll be, and 5 million people will probably be tricked into buying this, and it'll probably be the best on Paper Mario. Because hey, you know what? This is the best Paper Mario game in history. Let's continue slipping mechanics for Paper Mario and make it the most boring and generic swap like most Mario games out now. Okay, using the same power of enemies. 2D Mario games are like that. Mario Odyssey, that was actually a breath of fresh air. Okay, that was the only Mario game that was, besides Mario Maker 2, that was like that. Okay, but yeah, Paper Mario Origami King, it's the same thing that Nintendo has been giving us for the past, since sticker style. It is honestly gains and sickening after a while. That's basically it. Goodbye.